So we're doing the Terminator, and in the movie, Kyle Reese says to Sarah Connor, "This is going to happen, and that's going to happen." And she says, "Like, none of this can happen. This isn't good. This can't happen in the movie." She says this to me, and Kyle Reese says to her, "No, not for about 40 years." That was in '84. And
this is what I got to talk about.
Exactly 40 years later, now we see all the AI.
This is what I got to talk to you about.
Okay.
Okay, listen to me.
I don't know anything about AI. I feel like, you know.
Hold on. You're 68 years old.
Yes.
You did that movie when you were 28, 29.
Yes.
Wow, what an amazing thing.
Yeah, it was.
And you're Kyle Reese.
Yes.
And you're John Connor's father.
Yes.
Okay. John Connor's Ed Furlong.
Yeah.
But then somehow when you go back, you have to go back in time to impregnate Sarah Connor?
Yeah.
Okay. Arnold's looking for you. You're the savior of the world.
Arnold's
or
looking for her.
And John and
I'm there to
Ed Furlong is the savior of the world.
After I'm dead, yeah. Yes.
But
yeah.
you were. Okay.
Yeah.
So, obviously, it spurned a million things. It spurned a legacy. Like I said, it's not just in the top 100 movies of all time. It's in top 100, top 50 pop culture things, right? Of anything. It's insane.
I don't know.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. Okay. You know, Skynet is now a verb.
Okay.
Hey, the Skynet's coming. The movie opens with you running from things that look like we see in the sky now. Drones.
It doesn't. The movie doesn't open that way, but yeah, I do
How does
run
it
from
open?
them.
Well, Arnold comes down.
Yeah.
But there's a moment when you guys are fighting.
Oh, there's a lot of moments where we're fighting.
Okay, well, in the first 10 minutes.
No.
20 minutes.
No, here's the thing that's great. Here's the thing. Listen.
When they're coming over you?
Yeah, but that's a flashback. Those are flashbacks.
Okay, that's all I want to talk about, that
all
part.
right.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the timeline right. I'm sorry.
But one of the interesting things
is that I want to ask you about it.
Go ahead.
Is that
one of the interesting things about the Terminator is the action doesn't pop off for 33 minutes. Now, Arnold goes in and I run away from the cops. You know, I hold a gun on somebody and say, "What year is it?" Arnold is busy killing Rick Rossovich, but the action doesn't pop off for until Tech Noir, and that's 33 minutes into the movie, and that's something that you just don't see anymore. Because everything's got in the last Terminator that came out, that didn't do as well as everybody had hoped it would do. As a matter of fact, it did really poorly. All the action starts on 8 minutes in, so that's
Okay, so we have Arnold. He's coming down. Okay, he's part of.
He's coming back.
He's coming
down.
back.
We don't. Yeah, I came down. He just was there at Griffith Park.
He's part of Cyberdyne Systems. He's part of Skynet.
Yeah.
And he's there to kill you.
No, kill
Sarah, so she doesn't give birth to John because they know what's going to happen in the future where he's going to save the humans from AI.
Yes. Don't ask me about this, because when anybody asks me about the timeline and
I'm not.
Future,
well, you just checked me on the minutes. You're like 33 minutes before the first fight, so you do know that.
I do know. I know the movie well. I just don't know when anybody starts asking me, how can you be in the future if you're not? I'm like,
I'm with
Jim
you.
Cameron, and he's got an answer for it, by the way.
But here's what I want to say: is that literally, do you know there's a ton of stuff on the internet that I love that you may not? That's basically saying that it's coming true 40 years later.
Well, as far as AI goes, you don't have to be a conspiracy theory sort of guy at all. For me, AI now, we see it in our lives. Like I said, Jim could have picked 10 years later. He could have picked 30 years later. He said 40 years. Okay, now it's 40 years, and it's everywhere. And the Screen Actors Guild are making sure that they can't copy us, and writers, and it's just going to the money is going to go into the best AI. The best AI is going to create money, and money is the root of all evil, or one of the roots of all evil, along with religion, as far as I'm concerned. And money's the root of all evil. So when you get money chasing AI and AI chasing money, I just don't see how we're not going to be subjugated. You know, how we're not going to end up being dogs fucking 100 years from now.
30.
Well,
But
yeah,
you-
less.
You believe in this, right?
I do.
Do you believe in Skynet?
I don't. I believe that we have to be very, very. I listened to Elon Musk talk about it on Rogan's show 5 years ago. He was talking about, got to be careful. Got to be careful what we're doing.
Summon
and
the
now
demon.
everybody's starting to use it as if, oh, okay, well, I can write my paper with this. Oh, I can write a script with this. Oh, I can show the designs of, everybody starts using it thinking, oh, this is just wonderful. And I don't know anything. You can imagine what our government and the governments of China, how far they know that it's progressed in war and the whole thing, right?
I know, but you're the face of humanity. You are the father of the savior of humanity.
In a movie, yeah.
And I just had to help you park. You couldn't even park your Hyundai out there.
It wasn't a Hyundai, first of all.
What is it?
I don't know. It's some
It's a souped-up Accord.
No, it's not an Accord. It's a Honda Type R.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's a good car. I couldn't park it because I didn't know where to park it.
I know.
It's not legal.
Let me tell you this, just so everyone's
Listen,
listening.
I've
You're
actually-
the savior of humanity,
Yeah.
but you didn't even know how to use your Google Maps.
No, I can use my Google Maps, but I can't do. But to your point, I can't do shit. Like I have to give my son the phone if I can't get an Uber. So
I can help you with
book
that.
a restaurant. I can't.
I can help you.
Okay, thank you.
Listen, here's where I want to go
Maybe I
down a
was here
rabbit
for
hole
some
with
reason.
you.
All right.
You know nothing about me, but I know everything about you.
You don't.
And that's what I like.
All right. What do you know about me?
Well,
How many times have I been married? How many kids do I have?
no, I don't know all that.
No.
But on your on-screen persona, which I
Okay.
also think, you're such an amazing actor.
You ever see The Coach?
Well, which one is that?
It's the one I did with Kathy Lee Crosby 50 years ago.
Is that soft porn?
Soft porn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so you go in, you do these movies, you do Terminator.
Yeah.
You have all of this stuff in there that's coming true now.
Yes.
And
And by the way, this is Jim Cameron's movie.
I know, but you're the face of it.
Yes.
Do you know what I am?
What are you?
I am the person that warns people in a movie.
I am. Oh, I
So
am.
you're the savior of the world, or the father of the savior of the world, and I'm the people that tells people how to survive through movies. You don't know it, but it's what I'm known for.
What are you known for?
Just giving people rules.
No, I mean I know what you're known for as far as your movies are.
But
going,
so what I'm saying is my characters are paranoid and they're constantly warning people. That's what I've done a lot
Oh.
of. And here you are being this savior of the world.
Yeah.
So you think it's just a movie, but I don't.
What do you think it is? Do you think it was predestined? Do you think like
First of all,
here we go.
AI, this is early. I haven't even gone into it yet. AI is one. Let me see. This is what it is called. Okay, Michael. Being red pilled. Do you know what that term means?
Kind of. No, I don't.
You've seen the
I've heard it.
Bro, you are the fucking cornerstone of everything. And I want to explain this to you. So because you're royalty.
Go.
You're royalty. Okay.
Go.
The Matrix. You've seen it.
Yes.
Loved it.
Didn't understand it.
Wow.
I don't understand anything.
Wow.
Unless it's got a beginning.
You just did Terminator.
I know, but I've got a mind that doesn't work well with flashbacks, and it's really got to be spelled out to me, beginning, middle, and end. I know the effect that it had on the movie.
Well, that's another
Yes,
they
I
were
know.
they
I
were
know.
obviously born on Jim's knee. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
They
yeah.
so, and your knee. So okay, in the movie he says blue pill, red pill,
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
and so the movie really is there's a lot of things to it, like Terminator, but it is which do you want to believe? Do you want to keep taking the blue pill and just live your life in, ignorant bliss, or do you want to take the red pill and see what's going on? Now, do you believe that? First of all, that's a possibility
There's a blue pill and a red pill?
of belief.
No. There's a blue pill and a red pill?
Meaning that there's a lot going on that people don't see.
Like what?
Okay, for instance, did you ever see They Live with Roddy Piper?
What's it about?
It's about when he puts on these glasses
No.
and he sees the world. Okay.
No, I'm not Roddy Piper's not high on my list of.
He's great.
Okay.
God rest his soul. He was an amazing legend.
Yeah,
You
okay.
would love him. But
Just don't know his work.
Keith David. You know
What?
Keith?
Keith David?
Yes.
Or David Keith?
Keith David.
Keith David. I know Keith
He's
David.
the co-star with him. Amazing fight scene in it.
Yes. Okay.
What I'm saying is Terminator was the cornerstone of what is happening now. AI
Agree.
is the big brain. So when we're all typing, whether you're typing me right now, that's going into an AI brain
Of course. I agree.
and giving it
Of course.
septillion parts of knowledge.
I agree.
So when it decides that it will be aware of itself,
Yes.
it's beyond God. We're done. And your character, and you're in something that is not just a movie to me. It's an actual piece of science fact. Now you may think I'm crazy.
No.
Now
Listen.
my question is, did the art imitate life and predictive programming it, or did science come out of the movie?
Oh no, I think the first. And these are questions you need to ask Jim Cameron.
But
I didn't write
you
it.
are the face of it.
I know, but I didn't.
I
write
can't
it.
get Jim here right now.
Like I said, the first one. You gave me two choices. I forgot what they were already, but it was the first one.
The first one is that is Terminator just a movie, or was it made?
It's just a movie. Or was it made? Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt. I have a bad habit of doing that.
Or is it made to predictive program?
Excuse me? Pardon?
Was it predictive programming?
Was it predictive programming?
what that
What the
is?
fuck does that mean? Predictive programming.
Predictive programming is a way to put things in movies to prime the public for what's about to happen. Called priming.
Okay, well, Jim Cameron, he said 40 years from now we're going to have to deal with AI, so here we are.